Namaskar, this is Amitabh Bachchan and you are watching Bollywood Hungama. Thank you.
Well, in a recent interaction before the release of his last film, Teen, Mr. Bachchan had said in a media interaction that the fact that if you get satisfied with your work, that means that you put a full stop to yourself and your career. And the fact that he keeps on reinventing himself is the fact that he keeps on surprising millions of his fans all across the world. And when you see the promo of Pink, you realize that once again he has surprised his audience, because the sort of dialogues and the sort of persona that he's enacting in Pink is something that maybe he has never done before. So huge pleasure to have you back on Bollywood Hungama, first of all.
Thank you.
And you know, the moment when you see the promo and when you say to Taapsee that are you a virgin, that entire thing itself is just, it has that shock value, and you're just in a totally new avatar. Is it something that you in a way maybe consciously do to just keep on reinventing yourself? Or
no, I just go according to what the script is and what is written for me.
Right, sir.
But in the sequence that you're referring to is part of a courtroom drama that happens in the film.
Right.
The mode of questioning is sometimes perhaps looking a little aggressive to a viewer of the film. But if it is going to assist the lawyer in finding a solution to the case that he's fighting for, then I guess permissible lines
Right.
in the courts of justice, which has come through a lot of research, through a lot of real life incidents,
Right.
through meeting lawyers, going to various fronts in the courts of not just one city, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata. So the research has been done, and this is really a culmination of a lot of that research. So it's not surprising that somebody is using these lines, because they have been used before.
Right.
In courtroom sequences. Perhaps in cinema, yes.
Right.
It is appearing for the first time, and maybe that's why there is such a lot of, perhaps a shock value or an
Exactly.
interest.
Right.
But when you see the film, you will realize that it is done because that's the support, or that's the argument that allows him to take the case forward. Whether he's going to win it, whether he's going to lose it, who he's fighting for, who he's fighting against.
Exactly.
All that, of course, you come to see.
Because there's Piyush Mishra's character as well, and even he is kind of asking that since when have you been soliciting? So it's a bit difficult to just decide that which of the two lawyers are on which side they are. One more dialogue which has, I think, triggered a lot of debate is that when you tell Taapsee that you're a woman of questionable character, people can keep on arguing that it's like a male-dominated society, and a woman is always put in the Katgara as it is literally said. How do you, because once again, another dialogue that one doesn't expect Mr. Bachchan mouthing in a film, and that adds to the curiosity value as well.
I think somewhere you will have to remove the real-life character and transfer him to what he plays on screen.
Absolutely.
On screen, this is the kind of person he is. This is the kind of, let's say, technique that he uses, or any lawyer uses when he's fighting a case in a court.
Right.
And let me say that whatever you've seen or heard is not out of context. It is very much a part of the scenario that is being played out, and will eventually convince the viewer when they see the film that yes, this was desired, this was immediate, this was something that needed to be said, this was something that the lawyer wanted to use or defend himself in the argument that he was putting up.
Sure. Now you've played negative shades, negative roles in your career as well, sir. And once again, when we see the promo of Pink, it seems that there are grey shades to your personality, and even the look that we are seeing right now as well. How interesting was it to play something like this?
Yeah, actually, it's difficult for me to, narrate the entire reason and the cause and the character.
Absolutely.
Completely.
Yeah, right.
I think that's really the mystery that is intriguing people to come and see the film.
Gee.
We hope that continues. But I'm sure that once they see the film, they will realize that whether it is justified or not will only be revealed once we see the film. So one plays characters if they are challenging, if they're interesting, if there is enough impetus from the director to accept something like this. It's a wonderful phase, I feel, for somebody my age to be getting roles like this and being fortunate enough to be able to play them. I look upon it as that. Earlier on, it was just playing the leading man who, fights for the leading lady, and everything ends in a happy mode. But yeah, now that there is age, I can't be playing the leading role, so I play characters which are more commensurate with my age, and also it provides a variety which perhaps wasn't there earlier on.